Okay, so these are, I guess, a few tips that I think are really important and really can change the game for sure. Things that are absolutely crucial to know about Little War Game. First thing is going to be just worker attack priority and hold position and how that works. So let me just test this and see if this how this works. This is just going in the editor. That's not going to work. I wasn't fast enough. But essentially, let's see if that works. Okay, there we go. So I ideally should have done it a little bit better. But anyways, essentially worker, if you hold position, by default it is D, I believe. I have rebounded to H just because StarCraft 2. Um, Units will just not attack, and your workers will still be able to attack units that get close. This is insanely broken. Workers are extremely strong in this game, so you absolutely need to know how to do this. Um, if there's as long as there's like an attacking unit that's out of range, and you just hold position of workers around it or beside it, then you're totally fine. And people just don't know how to react to it most of the time. On the other hand, how you would do it, let me just put that. So, and this is also why generally you want to wall off so that your this like mineral line is part of your wall, just because this is just really just broken. So how do you counteract this? If you have something that like ranged units, what you can do is you can just how do I show this? I guess I'll do it with player one stuff. I guess we'll do this. I guess we'll show wolves as well. Get some wolves. Alright, so what you're gonna do is if you do see an opponent doing like a whole position like this, and your units are trying to attack and they're derping around like this, what you want to do is you just hold position yourself as well, and your units will attack. This is obviously not the best with melee units, but then ideally you hold position. So you're A moving, so it'll do this. They'll derp around, and then you'll hold position and then target fire specific workers like this sort of thing with your wolves. If you're playing wolves, if you're playing ranged units, if you have like snakes or something like that, what you can do is you can. Uh, so let's say. Oops. So let's say these are snakes over here, or anything, and you're trying to go over here. And they can't because of the hold position. What you would do is just hold position yourself, and they should be able to attack the workers that are in range. So hold position micro is extremely important, and workers are just really good. So you obviously want to be very careful of being surrounded, like this, something like this. Just mineral walking, gold mine walking through, and if you do get surrounded, that is really bad. So just be aware of that. Workers are really broken, and that's something you just need to be aware of, and learn how to do the whole position micro with the workers and against the workers as well. And then one other thing I want to show is how to deal with dragons. I'm not sure. I think most of you probably know how to do this, but I'm not sure if everyone is. So some people, when they see dragons, they don't realize that they do splash damage and they just ignore it. But they do splash damage, as you can see. Generally, what you would do is you would take your workers and also hold position them or stop. I generally prefer stop, just so that they do show up in the here the idle worker thing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Some people, they just don't realize it and they just kind of like chill, and then you just lose all your workers. So if there's a dragon, you stop all your workers, and then you bring your army in. Also, I guess one thing is, whenever you see dragons, just always put down an advanced workshop if you if you don't have one already. Even if you're Rax and you think, hey, I got archers, archers can deal with them. No, just put down an advanced workshop. Advanced workshop ballista. Ballistas are just really, really good. They're the premier anti-air, so always go for that. Yeah, so those are the two tips that I really wanted you guys to know. I guess that the whole position thing kind of explains why generally you want to be walling with your workers in the wall. And also with the ballista, I know some of you have been trying to wall like with a one gap when you're playing racks like against beasts or something like that. But really, I don't think that's a good idea. Obviously, it can work if you're only going for like 1x1 units, but just because of uh, the the necessity of ballistas, I guess, I would just always make a two gap wall in every single wall. Um, just for the ballista to be able to walk through. And yeah, those are the two tips that I really wanted you guys all to be aware of. And this will, if some people don't know this, this will lose and win games if you do. So yeah, that's it for this